Alright. Let's just get another box going here. So, let's talk about attempt 25. Pretty good attempt in terms of encounters. And then I made multiple mistakes in that run. I fucked up when I tried to cancel the Evo on Prinplup and hit the wrong button. Missing Aurora Beam. We had, maybe our first death of that run was a mistake. I honestly don't remember. And then, of course, we wiped due to a critical misclick, which was exacerbated by forgetting that Terra Luna heals you before the fight. So, all this is to say, I think these 6-hour pseudo-marathon streams of this game are doing me a disservice. I think I need to make a point of streaming for shorter intervals when I play this. And not 6 hours. Maybe it's like a cognitive survival bias type thing, but I feel like, you know, the runs get terminally bad after, like, at hour 6. like the short runs maybe work out better. There's potentially reason for this, which is like mental fatigue or just getting in a rhythm and like slipping into patterns of kind of face rolling things, and then you stop. Why did I switch to lowercase? And then you kind of stop taking things as seriously, and then you run into an actual problematic fight, and you're like on autopilot. Which definitely, I think, is a problem I have personally as a Nuzlocke. Now, I will say, Attempt 25 had a pretty good box, but it had a lot of encounters where there was something else I really wanted in the grass. Specifically, our grass starter delay didn't work, and our second Nido repel manip didn't work, which was disappointing. It doesn't, like, you know, validate throwing away an attempt with a mistake like I made, but it's not like it was the attempt, right? Although I think we've thrown away some banger fucking runs already, man. Alright, so if you've watched any previous streams, you know how this goes. I'm resetting for a quote-unquote playable starter. Playable is loosely defined. Naughty, that's a physical nature. This is attack up, SPDF down, that's fine. That seems quite playable. Plus attack with a slightly below average attack IV, high defense, technically above average HP, and high special attack to start out now. It's perfectly playable. I kind of want to do another monkey run, but I think I need to redeem the last attempt first. If that makes sense. I've done a little bit of, okay, it's not fair to say that I've done some oops, I didn't mean to go 13 there, but whatever, it's fine. It's not fair to say that I did some research, was what I was just about to say. I watched Squirk's video on tier listing early game encounters, which was somewhat insightful to get a sense of what the longer-term viability of certain Pokemon is like. I've also heard just a few other little bits here and there. One of which is the late game honey trees are quite good. Getting honey tree dupes and stuff taken care of early is good. This is not exactly innovative. This was largely how the honey trees were described when the game was previewed. So if you took the devs at their word, then you already had that strategy in your mind. Saying that, I still don't feel like I want to take extra honey trees. But I do feel like the first honey tree is still one we do want. So sometimes... So we've been, like, trying for Skitty or Igglybuff before taking that honey tree. Even at the expense of taking the honey tree, right? Taking the grass encounter for the chance or whatever at the Igglybuff versus, you know, getting the guaranteed bug. I think there's a strong argument to just take the tree over trying to get Iggly if you don't have a Q-Charmer. I am doing daytime here. I think the grass type has potential, and Weedle is a honey tree dupe, and we know that it is viable, let's say, into Lily. Even if it has to be sacked. Sentret's good. Can I ever attack this? Do I ever need to attack this? Maybe. I am high defense, so, like, theoretically it's fine. Yeah, okay. Turrets. We have not had a good run with this guy yet. And I would really like to see him really pop off. Hardy's neutral. 29 attack. That's pretty good. That thing surely kills Kricketot in one. I don't feel the need to bust open the calc and make sure. Okay, so since we didn't get... We've had, like, what, like 3 Weedle runs recently? Since we didn't get Weedle here, nor Sunkern, that does put us in maybe a little bit of a weaker position for the gym. There's, of course, every encounter left to, like, patch that up, so I'm not actually, like, worried. I do think we really want to take the honey tree now for sure to get a bug type though. Also, interestingly, Squirk's list had Meowth as the best cat. So he might take off a bit more long term. And Skitty Discourse does seem to be pointing towards the idea of Skitty being a bit overrated. But I think the fact of the matter is, the cats are similar enough in quality, long-term even, that I think you still want Skitty for the chance to help get, like, Wormadam, who is still unequivocally good, like. Alright, Glameow's the worst. One thing with Meowth, it's the one that takes the longest or whatever to get fake out. Wait, is that... I think they all get fake out, or maybe they all get copycat, I don't remember. He takes the longest to really come online, that's my point. (29 or 28 HP, 29 Spadef. Bashful is neutral. It's not great. It's not the worst thing in the world. I can probably take this guy to 13 for clowns, getting aerial ace. Still like doing this, fishing first. We didn't have a Goldeen last run, and I really did not miss him. Like I thought I would. I think we use Sea King a lot on Gardenia Split, because he's there. But he's actually doesn't do anything anybody else wouldn't do who was good. So by no means sad to see him, but I think a lot of benefit to not seeing him. Also means if we miss him, rock smashing in the cave over fishing for the backup Goldeen is fine. Impish. Plus defense minus special attack. That is good. That is bad. Could be worse, but it's pretty bad. This is very much a case of the could be worse being, like, doesn't get much worse. Okay, we always save the Azurill as our repel manip, so we can take this to 13. And this one is a worse special attacker, which also affects its viability early here, because, like, there are a few things Psybeaming is, like, worth doing sometimes. It's pretty negligible, I would say. Okay, I want to reevaluate the Sand Gem encounter. Let's do a save here in case we had to change time. So we've been doing nighttime for Skitty if we don't get it. Do we think that's actually worth it? Alright, 202 Centrets. And this was Goldeen. And this was Glameow. Okay, so right now on Sand Gem, Glameow dupes out the main guy. That is the first encounter on the sheet is Glameow. 25% Eggley buff. So it's between Hoppip Sunkern versus Skitty. I feel like I'd still prefer the Skitty chance here, maybe. God, maybe I need the Hoppip, though. Or, I mean the Sunkern, not the Hoppip. The Hoppip's bad. Probably. Does the Hoppip dupe anywhere useful? Dude, it doesn't even evolve before the gym. It's 18. It does get Mega Drain, but, like, does that help me at all, ever? Maybe. I would assume this just straight loses to Corsola. Two four North has 4% Hoppip. Excuse me, Jesus. Should have muted. 20% Hoppip and Valley Wind works. So Hoppip, duping Hoppip is actually not the worst. And this doesn't influence my chance of getting Igglybuff, who's what I would really prefer Igglybuff, I think, over Skitty. Fuck it. Let's do daytime. Let's just mix it up. I'll take another goddamn Sandshrew here. That's fine. I would have preferred a Nido, but this is fine too. Hey man, can you get in a ball? Can we be friends? Thank you. This changes what we do for Repel Manip in Gate. Calm Nature is bad or good? I don't remember. Bad. Special defense up, attack down. Could be worse. Because the bulk is not the worst. Also, the IVs. 30. This is max special defense Sandshrew. Fascinating. That's a pretty damn good shrew. Bog standard, love this. Get in the heal ball because you're pink. Sir? Sir, I'm going to use you to come with me? Okay. Sassy, plus Badef minus speed, doesn't matter. IVs don't really matter. Because he's probably gonna die. Okay. Now. Let's buy a few supplies. I'm gonna get the tree here, I guess. Nope. Alright, we still got a bug. This is fine. I've never used a Venonet. I don't think I've literally ever used a Venonet in this game. Yeah. Thinking of a name. Could just be cyanide. Maybe we should save that for a proper full-on, just like regular poison type. Although most of the poison types are already kind of named. Cyanide is fine. We can always change it on a future run if we find a better cyanide. Squirk was dissing the Azu. I've found this to be extremely good in the woods, though, so... I am a believer in this little man. Okay. What do we want here? Venonet's daytime only, which is why I've never bothered getting it. I didn't bother changing the time because I was going for the tree anyway. This is daytime for Chingling Chance. Okay. Feel again. I mean, that's fine. He's good in the next split. He's also usable in this split on occasion. He's got an interesting moveset. You can use Wake Up Slap sometimes to affect an ice type can be useful. Well, that's the box to start with. Sassy nature. To be fair, this feel is the most common, like, Verity encounter, or one of the most common. Sassy is Spadef up, speed down. That might be fine. 0 HP, but other stuff pretty good. Mostly. Actually, it's probably a little underwhelming, right? If the speed is minus nature, special attack's probably what I want. Although he's got leech life, so maybe he's actually not bad physically. He's got disable. That might do pretty good into Corsola. If I can disable... Can I... or not Corsola, I mean, Lily. If I can disable, Ancient Power. I'm also high speed F, so... That's good too. Calm Nature. Special defense up, attack down. With a 15. This is probably not great. Could be worse. 31 attack. Ice Body, I mean, that seems perfectly fine to me. Impish Nature. Defense up, special attack down. Very physical Walrein. Definitely not good initially. I wonder if he gets anything later that can use the physical strength he has. Yeah, he gets a decent spread of physical moves. He gets access to Dive, Ice Fang, Crunch. Actually, the Walrein moveset is mostly physical. So this seems fine. Long term. And long term and a term that's never going to matter. Because we're never going to make it super long term, but whatever. Psybeam? We'll take you to 13 because you can dodge. Dragon Rage. Alright, 36 HP does not get close enough to dodging Dragon Rage. I could take you to 14, maybe. Probably. Almost forgot, but I was ready with it that time. The finger was where it needed to be, thankfully. I think we take Whip to 14. Alright. Not the craziest box, but... it's runnable. 203 can get us Spinnerack, Shanks, Natu, Bidoof, Gulpin. These are all decent options. We definitely do nighttime there. And then Gate, we do Repel Manip for Dunsparce, Geodude, Cubone, Phanpy, Machop. Looks good. Alright, let's get the calc running. We can make sure we kill the Maku with the cat. Hello? Hello? The fuck? Oh, Chrome is just dying. Cool. Yeah, fuck Google. The fuck? Did I not save? today at all? Maybe I haven't saved yet. I feel like I just saved. Okay, I think I did. It just doesn't show an updated timestamp on the save upload. I had to be 16 for the air release kill. Okay, well, whatever. We can still technically kill. $16 to guarantee. I don't have anything else that could do better. Unless, like, Sentret just fucking kills with Quick Attack. No, Quick Attack doesn't quite murk it. Actually, Sentret kills it with Secret Power and Outspeeds, which actually makes it better. Okay, can I kill the Happening? Okay, before we go any further, is there a Sentret delay? Because I don't remember. Slam at 19. Yeah, there is a Sentret delay. I remember. Slam, maybe Sucker Punch. Although with adaptability, Quick Attack, I don't think Sucker Punch is that necessary, personally. Also, want to just use Cat. Yeah, we'll use Shrew. Dig actually just kills this. Okay. Good rolls on that. Right. Maybe we just go defer it. Okay. Concerning. Nice dodge on the T-Bolt. That doesn't kill. Alright, we ran out the reflect at least. Can you ever... Does that building always remain blocked, or is that building opened up after the badge? Alright, rival fight. Kill the turtle with Venonat. Want to be 13 to make sure I don't die to return crit. I don't know if I'm ever clicking Supersonic, but am I ever clicking Sludge, but am I ever clicking Psybeam? Hypothetically, if we were fighting Scientist Jonathan's Machop, Psybeam doesn't really do that much more damage. Okay, so that beats that. Sandshrew makes short work of Elekid. What about Slackoth? Dig is a 2-shot on Slackoth. I outspeed. 13 allows me to tank Crush Claw. I died a max roll crit. I probably roll the dice on that, I think, for XP management purposes. Unless he's, like, close to dinging. Kinda. Feel for the bird, maybe? I outspeed that. I take a hit. Damage doesn't seem very good. Thinking 15 Glameow for Elekid, maybe? How do I do anything to Apom? Fake out. Might tank it with Penguin. Like 14 love disc maybe for the Mankey, I guess. I don't bring Sentret here then. That's probably fine. 15 Penguin, Water Pulse is a 2-shot. I don't know if I can swing that though. That's pretty high. On the APOM, I mean. Oh, wait, wrong guy. Twin 14. $18.25. It's gonna go into Elekid if I lead with a water type. Can I exploit that? Like if I have a 2-shot on switch in. Not really. Yeah. I guess that's just the team. Immediately U-turns to the electric type. Interesting. Okay. What's the... That's great that he didn't fake out. Him immediately U-turning is fantastic. This is always Shockwave. If I go to the Shrew, this does no damage. Bait Swift. Onto the Cat, which is better. Is this going to ever T-Wave me? No, because I'm lower. Yeah, I mean, this seems... Oh, it does T-Wave me. Interesting. This seems optimal anyway. It turns out it wouldn't have been because it was going to T-Wave me. But whatever. Okay. I was never dead to Rolling Kick crit there, I don't think. I should have, worst case, I should have had like 2 or 3 HP left. Swift was 16%, Rolling Kick was 37. Mankey in. Karate chopping. Just debating if I ever go anywhere else first. I think this just should just be, yeah. Okay. True, he can do that. There's always Razor Leaf, which is a perfect switch. May not always be Razor Leaf. Should be Razor Leaf. Yeah, actually should always be Razor Leaf here. Okay, I'm faster. So I should, like... I just go for the kill because he's got the berry juice anyway if he doesn't die. Nice. Alright, Talo in. It's probably just protects this turn. I should just switch though. Yep. Nice. Thought we might have needed 2 ticks there, but we probably got a high roll, so... Alright, Mankey on Dagger. We are accuracy dropped. Karate Chop kills on a crit. I just go to Cyanide, right? Yeah. Let's go Venonat. True. Okay, I'm accuracy dropped. Or I'm defense dropped, I mean. 13, -1 defense. Versus Apom, Fake Out. Can kill on crit. 26 damage. Do I go Penguin on Fake Out here? And then go Venonat on U-turn? Seems pretty good. Now we should just win, because he doesn't do any damage with U-turn. Clean? Essentially riskless, I think. We risked technically max roll crit on Sandshrew from Slackoth, but I was willing to risk that for the XP. Alright, let's look at the encounter table here. We have a good bug. I don't really need Ariados for the gym for like a Lily answer. So does that change any decision making here? Not really. Let's do nighttime. Run as dates. Go. Okay. Cool. Haven't had a mime in a minute. What does this guy do? Confusion. This gets Magical Leaf? Confusion, Copycat, Double Slap, Safeguard. Does this beat Corsola? Catch Chance. 189. Not sure I have any way to chip this. It is double slap, so I could try to chip it with sand shrew. Just passively while I start throwing some balls, or just catching a one. No problem. Alright. Mime. I don't even know if this guy's on the nickname sheet right now. Oh yeah, Mallet. That's hilarious. Lex. Nature. Plus defense minus Spadef. Pretty good. It's 5 special attack sucks though. But speed, filter, seems fine. Alright, Charmander trainer coming up. Optimally Goldeen here for a 2-shot. Best use of XP. Okay. Goldeen beats Charmander, Totodile, Bite. Yeah, so Mime not really the answer for Toto. Venonat can out-damage it. And it baits Aqua Jet Prio, so I heal after it attacks me. Probably the best thing I can do. Trico. Sentret, maybe. Sentret can also take Whismer. Feel. Bring Glammy out for backup, and I don't know. Doesn't matter. I could probably just go Cyanide here and take 2 with it if I want. only 13. I can probably just go for the kill on this too. Chikorita. Glammeow can two-shot. We probably just want to kill it before it screens, which means we use Venom. Holding for that. The Torchic, Squirtle. Yeah, we need to worry about the Rattata more so. $14 Shrew. It's still kind of just potentially dead to the fucking Hyper Fang crit. Could take Furret to 15. No, because we're delaying this. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's no good. Okay, those are the best bets. Does have quick attack though, so I suppose good backup. Do I do 14 Shrew? Yes. Alright, the Rattata can fuck us up if it flinches. If it flinches, then we gotta start playing into crits and go from there. Yeah, no reason not to just dig here. Okay. What is the... This thing is gonna die. I'm always dead to Hyper Fang crit at the point that I'm damaged here. 30 is low. Piplup survives the vast majority of Hyper Fang crits. Yep. Oh, he protected like an idiot. Okay, I might as well stay in here. Bug Trainer next. What do I do against the bugs? Aerial Ace. Alright, Sludge, probably pretty good. Bug poison's good resistance. Shamshir can chip into resist stuff. Love Disc as a special attacker. I think these guys are the best bet. Nice. Nice. Okay. Calc time. Air release is 48% min. I think we kill this. Alright, now we switch. Is the best thing this can do against me Poison Sting? No. Oh, he did not get shed skins. Did he have shed skin? He did. He just didn't get it. Crazy. Bubble Beam 2-shot on the Snubble. Yeah. So we lead you. Growlithe. Growlithe, Electric type. Riolu. 39%. $15 Mayim kills. Let's do 14 on this. Should work. Alright, Riolu, can I just fight this with Shrew then? Unless I get overly damaged turn 1? Yep, okay, that works. I want to save XP on this, I would say. Do I attack it to soften it up though? Like, it works. Was that just yeah, 77 to 97. Fair. Alright, Mareep Trainer. I just put somebody in a different box. Yes. This Mareep has HP Ice. But at 14, I one-shot it, so it's fine. Yeah. You can fight the Piplup. Chimichanga. And a Turtle. Might as well Venonat that, I guess. Yeah, he's still 14. Alright, well, they found the crit. This is safe, but we do need to keep an eye on damage range. 20 is the lethal crit here. Alright. Orbit Gate, Repelment up level 7, Dunsparce, Geodude, Cubone, Fanpea, Machop, Sandshrew. If we do 6, we throw in Bonsly and Psyduck. We don't want to do that. We want to do 7 for sure. Okay, who is a liability? You maybe. You. You. You have bulk. You're my manipulator. And, I guess grab you. That was quick. But it's a shrew. That was the quickest fucking shrew in my life. Holy shit. The one time we don't need it. Oh my god, I hate this shit. I can't do it. Like, I can't consistently get the input. Okay, I hear this guy's dog shit. What does he do? But also, I love me a Cubone, so... Bone Club Headbutt Fling Rock Throw. Doesn't have Rock Throw yet. Bone Club Headbutt Fling. Obviously, it could be a club. That's a little obvious. But maybe it should be him because it's like is obvious, right? Could literally just call him like Bone Club or Thick Club would be funny. I think we're gonna call him Thick Club. I think that's appropriately funny. $65, 100, completely negates the purpose of Rock Throw. Docile. Neutral nature. A fine enough Pokemon. Lightning Rod probably doesn't do anything. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to keep this guy around. I kind of want to use this. This seems fun to me. Just because I like him. This is a 2080 vote for Marowak. Awkward. I wonder how this does. We did the whole 28 per ugly thing for Mars and Terra Luna. I wonder how this does a 28 for like Mars and Terra Luna. I could see this being okay. Gets no buffs. And then we could always trade it for a camera up after that. Bone Club, Headbutt, Flaying Rock, Throw, Dig, Takedown, Submission, Rock Slide, Bone Rush at 27. Double Edge, Fire Punch 37, Stone Edge 41, Earthquake 43. Interesting. Bone Rush is 100 accuracy. Wait, so is Bone Rush... Bone Rush in this game is... Okay, I think it's probably 25 base. Bone Rush's base power is increased to 30 in Pokemon Champions? What the fuck? Why? Okay. But that's potentially a really high damage prior to getting Earthquake. I don't hate the little guy. I kind of want to give him a try because he's rejected. I think you can get Thick Club later too. Interesting. Oh, okay. Save the game. There we go. Alright, Cubone, do you beat Teddy Ursa? No. No, you don't. That's bad. True lead is maybe the thing to do. Because it won't be gutsed yet. So it'll be safe. I could get parried though. Probably still the play. Yeah. Alright, I'll be right back. Cubone's still probably the best bet there. Oh, I hate this fucking spoink. Penguin Love Disc. Sandshrew Cubone. 18. 14 to Speed Tie. Probably worth doing. Alright, so how the fuck do I handle this spoink properly? See, this is outsped, which makes this very bad. Kind of just have to risk like a crit on this. 48, 41. We bring Glameow. I can't like really bring somebody who's just slower. It's just bad. I could honestly bring like 15 Goldeen. I think that's fine. It doesn't get used much in the split anyway, so going to like 15 here is probably just fine. Alright, in this specific instance, I probably want to charm once. Okay. Do I stay in on the spoink now? Maybe till it tutor answers me? Okay, sets up Future Sight. That's not the best. Nice confusion. Self-hit. We stay in, we go for the kill, and we take the Future Sight. Nice. That was super clean. But very lucky. We killed this. Yeah, we didn't need Goldina at all. That worked out really good. Now we got the Eevee, the Demon Eevee. Probably also a Sandshrew angle, I would imagine. $57... 47 of Secret Power. Okay. Like Cubone and Shrew do equally well into Eevee. Defensively, but Shrew is faster. Cubone is faster than Nidoran female. Our ground type boys are definitely both in this fight. Okay. We lead Sandshrew. We 2-tap the Eevee. Bates and Ralts. Because of Magic Leaf and Icy Wind. If I have enough HP, I can actually go for the kill on the Ralts. It'll trigger Custat Berry, but then I can just switch. It doesn't matter. I'll have to be careful because it'll trace my Rough Skin. Sentret could beat it as well. Because I can quick attack when I'm not Destiny Bonded and follow me when I am. A Zubat, Confuse Ray, Poison Fang, Hypnosis, yuck. Mime kills it if it can come in safely at some point. Chingling. Multiple fucking hypnosis setters are annoying. Glameow. Venonat. Potentially is another option. Speel might be better for pulling double duty. Yeah. Okay, Shrew, Glameow, Mime, Sentret, Speel. $15 and 19 speed on guys. Speel takes Quick Claw. I wasn't thinking about the quick attack angle there. It's fine, but if the secret power had crit, I would have put myself into position to die if I wasn't paying attention, which I probably wouldn't have been, because I was really focused on just the damage ranges and not the fact that it had quick attack. We're dead to Magical Leaf and Icy Wind here, so I have to switch. Doesn't matter. Dead to double kick. Which is good, because then he won't status me here. Okay, sludge bombs me. I guess I was dead to that too. Fair enough. Okay, sleeping. We should switch. Everything else this thing does is an attack. Shrew is dead to crit plus poison sludge bomb, so I can't go back to Shrew. Do I stay in and just go for the wake up? Is that safer? I think up to a point, yeah. Oof, the crit. And the point is now. Yeah, 18 is max roll crit. It's the Zubat and the Chingling left, right? If I go to Mime, I might be able to chain. Because the Zubat should have more damage, I think. I'm very much not sure if that's true. Yeah, it's okay. Cool. Alright, lastly, Chingling. 21 on Chingling. I think I can stay in for a round. Crit is actually only 10 damage. Oh, I could have safeguarded. That actually would have been really good. Copycat the recover. Oh, I should be paying attention to the safeguard. Just win. Piece of cake. Oh my god, go up the stairs, you fucking moron! Alright, I need a poison type, probably. We'll take grass in this town. Try and get a toxic user. All right. Yeah, grammar coughing. We have no dupes in city. I have currently no stone evos, right? Right. So the Vulpix still is fine. Plenty of other stone evos we can run into, though. I think we still probably do nighttime. I mean, Magby's good and doesn't take a stone. I think I do nighttime for the Dust Ball. I think that's the biggest thing, is just the fact that it's going to help to keep things from fleeing. Okay. One more turn and then switch, I guess. Does this have a fire move at 11? I don't remember. Because I could go to my... Yeah, it does have Ember. Nice. Napalm. I can probably run, but I probably don't want to risk it. Hey Bonnie, how's it going? Welcome back to the stream. Let's check out our new Magby. Gentle nature is plus special defense minus defense. So far, the new run's going all right. 31 defense, 27 special defense. That's a pretty okay Magby. It's solid. I don't have a clear-cut trade currently for the Slugma. It's going to be interesting to figure out who does that. Who we get rid of. Okay, do we take Cave or do we take Town? If we do... If we do the Cave, we can get the Geodude dupe or the Zubat dupe to have higher odds of getting a poison type. I think I want to do Cave. Yeah, we got 2 more encounters to get before we do the trade. I need you to move. 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 Thank you. Doesn't really matter who we lead here, I don't think. If it's Onyx, it's just danger zone. Is just what it is. Rhyhorn is cool. Also, I didn't change the time of day. I might have wanted to. Yeah, I should have done daytime, higher Aeron chance, but it didn't matter. Because we got Rhyhorn. This is cool. Level 10 Rhyhorn. Onyx's catch rate is abysmally low in this game. They made it almost impossible to catch. Because it's like the best Pokemon for the gym. I don't know if I've ever had a Rhyhorn in this game. Tackle, Rock Throw, Dig. I think we go ahead and slap a Charm down on him. $156 catch rate on this guy. Let's switch to Sandshrew now. He does chip damage progressively while he attacks. And then we start throwing Pokeballs, and at some point we throw Great Balls and maybe a Dust Ball. I'm going to start one more Pokeball, and then we're going to start throwing Great Balls. Okay, we just catch him. Easy. Easy. Okay, cool. A Rhyhorn. Very, very cool. Yeah, I've never had the Rhyhorn. I never had the Cubone, I've never had the Rhyhorn. What an interesting run this has turned into. Very cool. Is there a weapon that is associated with a rhino? In any way? Oh, there's literally a pistol called the Rhino. Lance? I want to save Lance for a dragon. Okay, if I search Rhino melee weapon, I just get Warframe. It could just be like Horn or something, because a Horn could be considered a weapon. I don't hate the idea of just calling him Horn, maybe. It's a little on the nose, haha. Deerhorn Knives. That should probably be a deer. Damn it. Do I have a revolver? I think I have a revolver. Yeah, called Snubble Revolver. Does that make... Maybe I just give Snubble a new name and I take Revolver for this. Revolver and Rhyhorn sounds good, I think. Could be... It's like Revolver. Party is neutral. Those are his IVs. 28 attack, 23 HP. This is pretty good. It's another lightning rod Pokemon, which is like whatever. We have 2 Lightning Rod Pokemon. I don't know where we're ever going to use Lightning Rod to any benefit. I wonder if this can beat Cranidos. He gets Lightning Rod in base game, I'm pretty sure. And we got Lightning Rod Cubone as well. Okay, we really need a poison type here in town. Yeah, 28 attack is fantastic. I could go nighttime for Zubat, but I don't think Zubat actually helps us. I think I'd rather do daytime for Geodude chance. Which also doesn't exactly help us, but could still be good. I did just save, but I'll save again. Alright, daytime. Okay, I mean, I called it. It's fun having 4 ground types, I guess, but, like, the gym's gonna be a little tough, but it's not unwinnable, I guess. It's gonna be really rough beating Corsola. I might have to go take a grass encounter. We're gonna have to think about this. Because we delayed a grass encounter that I can go get. Catapult, right. Yeah, back-to-back rock ground types is, not exactly what I needed. Neutral nature... 20 HP... 914, 31 speed F, 26. I mean, it's another good IV Pokemon. He does get a Karate Chop, I'm pretty sure, early. Okay, so... Box is weird. How do I beat a Corsola with this? How does this ever beat a Corsola? Oh yeah, he was rough skin? Yeah, okay, cool. That's great. Yeah, rough skin is useful for sure. Alright, we're gonna go to the calc here for a second. We need to figure out if we can even do the gym, or if we need to go get an extra encounter that we have available to us. Corsola's Water Rock. Alright, so this is the team currently. This is what we have. Bonsly, we have like anybody can beat this. We have plenty of dudes that can beat this. Rhyhorn can probably beat it. Sandshrew can beat it. This doesn't matter. Cranidos, let's look at this briefly, but again, we probably have plenty of options for this. Rhyhorn survives the crit head smash, which is crazy. Yeah, 4x weak to grass, and we have no grass types. So this is what we're figuring out here, is if we need to try to go get a grass type. We kind of prefer if we didn't, because we can get better grass type if we wait till after the gym. But, yeah, it just might not be an option. Yeah, so Rhyhorn just never dies here turn 1. That's huge. Where's Geodude? Wait, is Geodude... Did it not load Geodude? Did I not save after I got the Geodude, maybe? Okay, let's do this. He gets mad at me, and then I do this. And there's my Geodude. Alright, Geodude... Can survive Head Smash. So Sandshrew the weakest, actually, out of those options. And Cubone. Cubone, about the same as Sandshrew. Okay. So lots of options. Somebody here beats Shuckle as well. I don't really need to worry that much about who beats the Shuckle. Actually, I kind of do. Do we get Seismic Toss on anybody? Yeah, I have to load the save file, but it's kind of weird and buggy sometimes when I load the save, so I have to like load a different one to make sure it loads. It gets weird. Alright, let's look at the level up learn sets here. Geodude gets Tackle, Rock Throw, Mud Bomb, Headbutt, Karate Chop, Self-Destruct. I could Self-Destruct the Corsola, maybe. Probably doesn't work. Cubone, Bone Club, Headbutt, Fling, Rock Throw, Dig. Can I do anything cool with Fling? Fling is unchanged. What does Fling even do for me? Okay, I just googled Fling thinking it would find Pokemon stuff, and it found, like, dating shit. Fling, Pokemon, there we go. Inflicts damage... Ooh, Fling Big Nuggets, 130 base power? Oh, only in later games. Okay, you can fling Flame Orb, King's Rock, Light Balm, Mental Herb, Poison Barb, Razor Fang, Toxic Orb, and White Herb for extra effects. We do have an Iron Ball. It's still a normal type move, though, right? Or dark type move, actually. Okay, so maybe that does do something. It doesn't really do that much. 23%. If I fling the Iron Ball, that's pretty bad. We do have a Light Ball, which paralyzes the target. Still probably not that useful. Okay. Can Mime ever beat this Corsola? No. Venonat can win? No, it can't. Excel Rock is way too much. Just kidding. I missed the Excel Rock damage. I could PP stall the Excel Rock. That's like impossible. That's not gonna happen. Does it change the move type? I'm not sure it does. There's a different one that has a move type that depends on the berry you hold. Might be mixing those two up. Alright. Does Venonat beat Lileep cleanly? Two-shot? No. I'm playing it. I'm risking crit. It's actually... I outspeed. So I switch in. I take a hit. Switch into Giga Drain. I click Ancient Power. I go back to like full. I take a hit, or I click Leech Life and then I take an Ancient Power. Then I click Leech Life and I win. I mean, this does win as long as I don't get crit. I can also disable the Ancient Power, but I just kill anyway, so I'm better off going for the kill. And then I'll have an answer for the Gibble in the form of the Penguin. Let's look at the Piplup, the Prinplup rather. Prinplup with Aqua Cutter and Aurora Beam. Aurora Beam is a guaranteed kill and I outspeed. So as long as I'm switching into not Thunderfang, I take a little bit, I kill this. This doesn't take that much damage from Corsola. It doesn't really do that much damage. The problem is, if I want to Toxic both Shuckle and Corsola, I need something that can pretty safely get into both. Okay, so the team would be like Rhyhorn, Sandshrew, Venonat, Penguin. Probably bring Love Disc. There's a good Stallmon for like Shuckle. And then I have one slot open for somebody. Once this starts recovering, I could start stealing its recover, which is pretty interesting if I had Mime here. But I don't know if I can realistically make that work. Hmm. %, 24%. Yeah, Mr. Mime has Copycat. So if they recover, then I can recover. Next turn. So I would like click Magical Leaf, they would recover, and then I would Copycat the recover. Except they're slower, so I don't think they'd ever click recover in this game. So I don't think the AI will ever use recover. I could steal it, but I just don't think it's going to happen. Try getting on your computer watch, but it's updating. That's fair. If I had Toxic on a different Pokemon that had to switch into both of these, it would have to be like really strong to take all the damage. I think I need the Grass type. I don't think I can delay. Let's look at the encounter table. 20% Burmy, 20% Seedot, 10% Shroomish, Budew, 5% Budew, 5% Bellsprout, 4% Hoppip, 4% Chikorita, 1% Lotad, 1% Bulbasaur. Sunkern, Cherubi for daytime, Oddish, Cacnea for night. I really want to delay that for the Chikorita. I really don't want to take that route. How good is this run? It's a weird box with Cubone and Rhyhorn. And I still don't know who I'm trading away for Chestnut. I wonder if I can put Toxic on Prinplup. I think I can. I think I can get Toxic Prinplup, and I think Prinplup can take 3. Not like by himself, but with help. So I would want something that can fight Corsola, okay? Just like stall it out. Which is probably Goldeen. 29% Accelerock. Cat takes way more damage. Okay. So I guess that's the team. I could see that working. We're gonna try it. I'm gonna risk it. If we lose, we lose. I don't care. Honestly, this Goldeen is probably my worst Pokemon. Maybe I want to trade this Goldeen, even though I think technically it should be on the gym team. I mean, the Cubone is the other bad Pokemon here, but I kind of want to keep it because it's a Cubone. Do I trade the Goldeen away? Do I do it? I wonder, maybe I can use Slugma against Chestnut? And just heal through the Sand Tomb damage? No, that's bad. That's bad. That doesn't work. Ain't no goddamn way that works. I click Toxic, and then I switch to this guy. I take an Accelerock hit. I click Magical Leaf. I take an Accelerock hit, and I click Magical Leaf. I've taken a bunch and healed a bit. Maybe I can win. The Rindo Berry goes away. Magical Leaf is doing 60% over 2 turns. Maybe. I'm gonna trade Goldeen. I'm gonna like play to maximum return here by just getting rid of who I think is our worst Pokemon. Even though it's a good Pokemon overall. Just because we don't have any like real duds on the team. Like low speed IV, low attack IV, low defense. It's not even that bad. I just want to give Cubone his chance to be useful, you know? Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of Seeking. Fuck it. And then, yeah, it might be Mime on the gym team then. If I can, like... but it does have light screen, too, which is bad. I need physical moves to break it. Wake up slap 20%. I don't know, maybe I needed the Goldine. Go get signed in Twitch from the computer? Okay. See you in a little bit. Yeah, Azrael takes too much damage. It's not like a weird Azrael stall angle. It's fine. It's fine. Fuck it. I might be able to pivot like Geodude. Yeah, maybe that's it. Just like a Geodude pivot. Problem is if rocks are up. Fuck. Whatever. It's fine. Alright, let's do the rest of these trainers. Megby versus Combi. 15 kills. Rhyhorn for Geodude's pretty good. But let's get you leveled up too here. Hmm. Probably just Sandshrew Cubone for Phanpy and get through it that way. $29. $39. Or maybe just Mime in the back is better. I think we stick with our special move here. Alright, Fampy in on Magby. 15. I am dead to Bulldoze crit. Should always be Bulldoze. I think we go Shrew. Ice Shard is 50%. We want to beat this with a ground type so that it baits in oh yeah, shit, wait. Who do I go to here? So that it baits in Bibarel. Fuck. I really don't have a good way to do that, actually, because I didn't bring the Cubone. I'm dead to Ice Shard crit. No, we're fine. We just go to Mallet. Alright, Geodude comes in. We can deal with this. So Geodude in on Mime. Does Rock Throw or Self-Destruct? Go to Rhyhorn, click a dig, go to Geodude and kill it. No, we go to Geodude first. I should have leveled up Geodude a little bit. Because Geodude does not take the self-destruct as well. Oh, nice. He died to fucking Rough Skin. Crazy. Okay, then we just go here to kill with fire. Alright, trainer number 2 in the mine. Dunsparce lead. We lead the cat. The cat wins on this, typically. It's the matcha. Mime kills it as long and is safe as long as it isn't Fire Punch. How do I kill this Rhyhorn? Fuck. Always beat EQ. That's bad. I don't have a good answer for this Rhyhorn. $16 Cubone is maybe the play here. Like Shrew backup. Maybe I just go 16 Shrew. Since it's already 15. Nah, Cubone's less useful overall. It makes more sense to level it up here and risk it here, if anything. Outspeeds, yeah. He may Rock Ballish. That's probably fine, though. Okay, Slugma last. Slugma Mirror is usually good there, because it doesn't have Fire Spin, I just win. Just in case it does Rock Polish, I could still like outspeed. I think that's the team. Charm first. Goof the crit. Crit is 40%, 18 damage is the crit. I believe he's dead? Okay. Dicey. Okay, now I'm at 15 on this matcha. This is not great. This is like random move. As long as it's not low kick, I can pivot through Rhyhorn here. Low kick is 12 to 14. Okay. Okay. Now this is always low kick, and we go to Mime, and then we kill it. Alright, Rhyhorn and I'm on Mime. Wait, Magic Leaf just kills this. Wait, this is so perfect. Hell yeah. Wait, that's so good. Okay, Slugma. I can stay in for one turn here and go for Confusion. I might as well. And then we'll go to Chestnut. Then we just click Fire Spin. Okay. I think I'm dead to the crits. Cubone never dies. But then he doesn't die to fire. I'm faster, I can just recover. Yeah, perfect. Alright, Scientist Jonathan. Demon himself. Alright, Sancho has the kill. Like, everybody has the kill on the lead. This doesn't matter. Do I use Mime for Matcha? I'm faster and I land 2 confusions and win. If I get crit, turn 1, I have to switch out. Magical Leaf kills... Okay, I need to use Mime for Omanite. Do I... Okay, it matters vaguely whether or not I use a ground type or a rock type, maybe. No, it should always be like Omanite no matter what, right? Yeah. Yeah, Omanite always like comes in second here, I think. Oh, I don't know. Speed the Aeron on Rhyhorn. So that's not the guy to use. Okay, it's Sandshrew lead. Welcome back. Alright, Sandshrew beats Aeron. Sandshrew on Aeron. Kills with 1. I guess I don't need outspeed, actually. It doesn't matter. So this can be Rhyhorn, because this is priority spikes anyway. We just need to kill it in one shot so that doesn't set up 2 spikes. Okay, either way, that baits Omanite. Omanite loses to Mime. I think we go 16 Mime. So that it can stay in against... I thought he was 14! Ah, fuck. Well, okay, Mime's out. My bad. Fuck! Okay, oh, that was so shit. Why do I keep fucking misclicking shit like that? Oh my god. Okay, new plan is, what? What do I do now? God damn it. Probably go Prinplup to beat this? Yeah. I can't believe I did that. It doesn't matter that much, I don't think. Okay, cancel the Evo. Cancel the Evo. Cancel the Evo. I'm hitting the cancel button. I'm hitting the cancel button. Okay. Now evolve at 16. We get Aurora Beam. Huge, important move. Peck is not it, right? Sure. Okay. I actually really don't have a good thing for the Machop anymore. Yeah, that did kind of fuck myself over. It's a speed time. I think I want Shrew against that, so I need Rhyhorn against the other guy. Okay, Shrew on Machop. Rhyhorn 14 wins against Aeron. Anorith. Cubone does pretty well. Yeah, like 15 Cubone for the Anorith. Then we got the Onyx. The Onyx is always a problem. Okay, already 16, that's fine. Fucking Onyx. I mean, Lobdus can kill it if I can get it in. If Love Disc dies, then I'm like, the run is like over. Still probably is Love Disc. $16 to make sure it gets the kill. It doesn't actually. Whatever. Back up. Sfeel is outsped, so Sfeel is just kind of fodder. 16 Bubble Beam would kill this, but don't really do anything. 16 Geodude with Mud Bomb is okay. Sandshrew outspeeds the Machop. Brinplup outspeeds the Oma. Cubone does not outspeed, but shouldn't have to outspeed. So Geodude probably is better with Quick Claw. Alright, Jonathan time. I probably should have just leveled this to 15 at this point. Doesn't really matter. Alright, there's always Brine here. And then I Aqua Cutter twice. Okay, Machop in. We just hard switch. I just have to go straight in. 25. That's not great, is it? I'm not dead to crit. And I outspeed. I probably have to risk the crit. Because switching is just going to lose me too much time. I would say that he's at like 40% and never dies to dig here. So the fact that it's always Karate Chop makes it switching hard. What if I went to Cubone? The problem with Cubone is Cubone's a speed tie. So then he ends up taking like 2 Karate Chops. Yeah, hi Machop. It's not that this Machop's always a little dangerous. If we had Mime, it would have been good here. And I'm worried about the Onyx, so I think we're gonna risk it. Am I always dead to Karate Chop crit? 18? Yeah, I'm always dead to the crit. But if I switch to Thick Club, Cubone's always dead to like 2 crits too. And he's my answer for the Anorith, which does require a little bit of endurance. Do we just believe? I think we just believe. Alright. Rewarded. Alright, Thick Club. We want to click Bone Club here. Okay, am I dead to any moves? 24 is the highest crits. So I'm dead to some crits. Most of them, I'm dead to all crits from Aqua Jet right now. All he's got in the bag is the Onyx, so it can't self-destruct. Problem is I got 2 rock ground types that can't take the Aqua Jet from this guy. The only option is to go to Love Disc. Wait a second. Going to Love Disc might be really good right now because I can kill the Onyx. Yeah, we switch. Oof. He went for the bug bite. That's really, really, really bad. He went for the bug bite. Ah, fuck. I really didn't think he would. Aqua Jet, 8. I'm dead to crit plus sand. I gotta go for the kill here. We're in a real awkward position now. Okay, he didn't click Aqua Jet. This is awkward because I usually kill this. Crits from Aqua Jet are just as rare as crits from anything. I have an 80% chance to kill. I'm risking crits now. I kind of just can't not risk crits. Yeah, I kind of really fucked myself here. I'm just trying to decide what the odds of Catapult winning are. Versus the odd, like there's an 80% chance to win right now if I stay in. If I switch to Catapult, could lose. Swagger, Dig, and Rock Throw. How does Revolver do here? Revolver does poorly. The problem is Geodude and Rhyhorn are slower, so they can get Swagger and I just lose to Confusion. I should have risked the crit on the Anorith, I guess. I don't know. If it would have been Aqua Jet, this coming in on Aqua Jet would have been really good. I think I just have to go for the kill. We just gotta believe this works. 80% chance to kill. Just do it. Just kill him? Unlucky. Unfucking lucky. Have to go deal with something? Alright, we'll catch you in a little bit. First death of attempt 26. Okay, so we try to do the gym deathless, or mostly deathless, to make up for the loss here. Because this was going to be my main sack anyway. So, like, if we do the gym without sacking, then it's just like, Love Disc died in the gym fight. And it's kind of a normal run. I check Discord messages. What is going on Discord? The answer is nothing is going on Discord. Alright, Sandshrew, Bastiodon, or Rhyhorn. Solid Rock. Rhyhorn's slower? That doesn't matter. Rhyhorn on Bastiodon, baiting Kabuto, going to Prinplup and killing him. Larvitar. Magby. Nose Pass. Okay, Larvitar just gets owned by, like, Geodude. So does Magby. And, like, Nose Pass. Yeah, we just bring, like, Geodude and probably Cubone. And Shrew. You do like Spheal or Slugma in the back. Slugma. $21, 17, 23, 14 on speeds. We just Quick Claw here. Might be able to dodge the Toxic if we get lucky. Alright. Dig kills in one. Nice Quick Claw. Alright, Kabuto in. Aqua Jetting, we're dead to crits. Hard Prinplup, and just win. Okay, Magbian. I think I should switch out for XP here. Probably. We also are Speed Tied, and I'm dead to Thunder Punch crit, so that's even more reason to switch out. Okay. So who do I go to? I have so many options. I have 4 ground types. %23 to Sandshrew. 18% to Rhyhorn. 17% to Geodude. Let's go to Geodude, I think. Rock Throw's lethal. Nose Pass in on Geodude. Mud Bomb here. Protect. Seismic Toss is 12. $34 to 28. I should be fine for one more round. Okay, Cubone on Larvitar, 32 on Cubone. This probably wants to protect this turn. We go to Rhyhorn. 663, it should be fine. Rhyhorn kills with Dig, yeah. Ha! Quick Claw. Wow. Alright, Rhyhorn fucking wants it. Nope. Magby is right now a split attacker, but this is obviously very much higher base power. I think we should get rid of Pound, though. Alright, let's get the calc updated, and let's go back through the gym line again. I'm gonna get a drink, take a quick break. Alright, mime's out because we fucked up. Now, can we frag 3 with print plot? That is the real question. Indirectly, I mean. So. This is the core of our team. If at any point we get crit, we just kind of lose, I guess. How does Venonat do into Corsola and Shuckle? Not bad into Shuckle. Interesting. And I can like disable Supersonic. Problem is, we'll already be doing curses. Do I have any way to stop curse? Or I mean negate curse, rather, let's say. Glameow's charm. Wait a second, I can use Glameow and Copycat Toxic. Wait a second. That's pretty good. I can also, like, Copycat Curses? Wait, is Glameow secretly, like, awesome? It's not, like, perfect, but it's good backup. So it's definitely Glameow in the last slot. Can I give this Rock Smash? No. Bastard. Okay, what about Hidden Power? 32 Psychic. Not great. And Copycat Sandtomb? HP fighting? Not worth it. $60 water hidden power? What the fuck, Shrew? I don't think that matters anywhere, but that's pretty funny. Alright, so how do you know what hidden type power? The calculator here does it now. So when I put hidden power into Sandshrews moveset, it automatically gives it the power and typing that it would have. So water 60. Otherwise, if you want to do it manually, you gotta like check your IVs and do a calculator with it to find out what the hidden power type is. Alright, that goes there, this goes here. This goes there. These guys beat Cranidos. So we go Sandshrew, I guess. This is not a two-shot. This is a two-shot. But I take a lot from Brick Break. I do outspeed. I kind of need this to two-shot. I think I have to lead Rhyhorn. What about Cubone? Cubone's worse. I have to lead Rhyhorn. If we're lucky, Rhyhorn's at full HP and this doesn't like penalize us in any way anyway. Interesting idea for move. Yeah, it's a weird one. I like hidden power. I just wish the game did a better job of telling you like what type it is and the power it is in game. Like if I clicked the hidden power TM and it just automatically showed me what the stats are going to be for the Pokemon, that'd be great. I don't like the implementation of it in the UI is what I don't like about hidden power. Here's the problem. I don't do much damage at all to Cranidos. I think we go Geodude and Sandshrew on Cranidos, so we try to not sack anything to it. It's going to be risky. But I'm going to try it, I think. We're teaching Toxic to Penguin. Fetch a berry here. And then do I Chilean berry? Self-destruct doesn't even do that much. I might still want to carry it just for HP. I think so. Yeah. Even though he doesn't die, I don't really want Quick Claw, and I only have 4 Oran berries, so... I think we just do that. I don't think planning the line is useful beyond this point. The rest of it's going to depend on how damage ranges roll out and stuff, so... Alright, let's see if we can do this. You've highlighted this? Alright. 2 digs to kill. He stealth rocks. Expected action. Kill him, guaranteed. Full HP. The leap comes in. Alright. So he's Giga Drain. We go to Venonat. Venonat outspeeds. We should be safe from Ancient Power as long as it doesn't crit. If it crits, we die. Okay, 70% non-crit. Okay, Oran Berry, and he doesn't heal. Huge. Kill him with Leech Life. So far, so good. Cranidos comes in next. This sees kill with Zen Headbutt. We go Geodude, I think? Yeah. Geodude. Okay, he went Crunch. Is that just because he does a random move there? Interesting that he wouldn't go... Oh, no, I was dead to Crunch. I was low enough to be dead to Crunch. Is that true? 31? Oh, yeah, no, I was low enough to be always dead to Crunch, so it was a 50-50. I don't think he'd ever head smash on the Switch when he can kill with another move. Okay. So, head smash max rolls 24. We're dead to crit. But we always have to go for damage here. If he dies, he dies. Highest damage I can do is Karate Chop, but I probably want a Mud Bomb. The damage is somewhat similar and has more upside because he can miss. No crit. Nice. We get the berry. Okay, we didn't get the mud bomb drop. That's fine. 17 HP. This is sometimes dead to Zen Headbutt, always dead to Crunch. We go to Sandshrew. Crunch is 54%. And then I heal. Okay, so if I take the 23, then I heal 10 back up. Let's look at this. 42. Take 23. So I take 13. We'll just call it 12, like 30 HP-ish. Head Smash is 27. So if he gets the defense drop from Crunch, I die to Head Smash. And if he crits anything, I die. But if he doesn't do that, I can kill without losing a Pokemon here. Do I ever go to Rhyhorn? Rhyhorn doesn't have a berry. Rhyhorn's the fallback play. We go Sandshrew first. Yeah, okay. I forgot about stones. 23. That's the worst damage value I could be at, right? Yeah. I'm dead to one roll of Crunch. This is just off of proccing the berry. Damn. Awkward. Do I go to Revolver or do I save it? I want to save HP on him. Maybe I need to risk Sandshrew here. If it clicks Crunch, it could just low roll me. If it clicks Head Smash, I actually survived 2 rolls of Head Smash. And head smash is not necessarily going to be what it clicks. I think we go for it. Okay, crunch. Only one roll kills me or crit. We got the crit. Awkward. This always kills safely. Not always safely now that I take the damage there. Okay. Corsola in. This is Water Pulse to potentially kill. We go to Prinplup. And we set Toxic on this. Okay, light screens. We just start clicking Aqua Cutter. $21, $31 Aqua Cutter damage, 28. Aqua Cutter again. Recovers, that's fine. Aqua Cutter again. Nice crit! Prinplup, let's go! Okay, Gibble, we just free kill this. We chain kill. He's dead. Not a chance in the world for him. 100% dead. That's so good. No, he's not, because the thing is still up. I forgot. Light screen was still up. Doesn't matter, we're alive. I think we... Did we die here? Did we die to sand? Oh my god. Oh my god. I forgot that light screen was up again. $25% from Feint Attack. What if I go to Venonat? I don't outspeed on Venonat. I don't outspeed on Rhyhorn. I think we're fucked because I forgot about screens. We have to sack Glameow for sure. Well, that's really bad. Kill him? We don't get it. Yeah, now it's over. Now it's over. If it wouldn't have been that move... I mean, I was pretty much gonna take a lot from anything. No, we have no priority. He's also has evasion, so like we could just miss. Earth Power, 32 to Rhyhorn. Rhyhorn can survive. 22 max roll on Venonat. Gibble's 20 speed. Penguin could kill him, but Penguin would die to the sand. And if Penguin dies, like, that's kind of it. Rhyhorn has a berry still? No, it's got Chesto. Or not Chesto, Chilan, I mean. Well, when we got crit on Sandshrew, that was kind of going to be it. It was going to be hard to come back from that. How do I beat Shuckle at this point? Can Venonat ever beat Shuckle? Not really. Rhyhorn maybe can beat Shuckle. It's very unlikely, but maybe. What if I go Geodude? I should save Geodude for Shuckle, probably, but if I go Geodude here... No, it's always a special move, so the chip damage doesn't matter. This has to be Venonat. We died a crit. We died a burn. We died a sand. Maybe Leech Life is enough for me to survive. We can miss. Oh no, I just lose to rocks. I just lose to rocks. I can't beat us. Yeah, everybody dies to rocks. I survived low roll of flamethrower here. We just got to go for it. This is still correct because of that. Down to 2? Nope. Never lucky. Never lucky. Never lucky. Can Geodude beat this? No. Earth Power for 32. So we're dead to over half of the Earth Power rolls. So he has to, again, it has to be a low roll. Doesn't matter what we click here. Alright, low roll to survive. Never the low roll. Never the low rolls. Alright. I'm not mad about it because I made a conscious decision to take the risk of not getting the extra grass encounter. Of not having that extra option for the Corsola. I knew it was going to be dodgy. Is there a better way I could have handled the Gibble? Yeah, we should have switched. So what we should have done is we baited Thunderfang on the Gibble. We should have went to the Rhyhorn for 0, baiting the Earth Power, and then back to the Prinplup to time out the light screen, and then land the Aurora Beam. But I think we were probably still gonna lose to the Shuckle at that point, because we take too much rock, so we can't use Prinplup anymore. But we would have had a chance, at least. I think we would win in that scenario, but we would probably lose Glameow to Shuckle at a minimum. Because Glameow would be the only thing we had left in the back, really, to fight Shuckle with. Okay. Interesting run. We're going to wrap the stream up here. We'll be back in like an hour or something for some RimWorld. Double stream day, so yeah, not gonna linger too long, but yeah, it'll be like an hour and a half, and we'll be back, stream for another hour and a half, 2 hours on RimWorld, and then we'll do more Pokemon tomorrow. And start a fresh run. Let's actually do the little update the text here. Attempt 27 is insane for me. I've never done a Nuzlocke with 27 attempts, but I have not done that many difficulty hacks.